The breaking headline involving President Trump tonight. We have learned this evening that he has turned in his written answers to Robert Mueller. And it comes as the president also makes headlines on Saudi Arabia. Today, making it clear that he is standing with Saudi Arabia's crown prince, despite the murder of Washington Post writer Jamal Khashoggi. And despite the CIA reportedly concluding with, quote, high probability the crown prince was behind the hit. Here's ABC senior White House correspondent Cecilia Vega tonight.
From President Trump today, a forceful defense.
If we abandon Saudi Arabia, it would be a terrible mistake.
That in spite of the Washington Post report that the CIA has concluded Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman himself ordered the assassination of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Khashoggi, last seen alive walking into the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, officials say he was assassinated by a Saudi hit squad. These airport security images published in a Turkish newspaper show the luggage of the alleged killers. Right there, electric shock devices, syringes, scissors, and radios. There was even an audio recording of Khashoggi's execution. Apparently, none of it enough to convince the president to break ranks with this Middle Eastern ally.
I'm not going to destroy the world economy, and I'm not going to destroy the economy for our country by being foolish with Saudi Arabia.
Today, in an exclamation point-filled statement, the president emphatically declared the world is a very dangerous place. And while he criticized the murder, saying the crime against Jamal Khashoggi was a terrible one and one that our country does not condone, he also essentially declared the matter case closed, writing, "It could very well be that the Crown Prince had knowledge of this tragic event. Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't." On Fox News, the president said the Crown Prince assured him he was not involved.
He told me that, I would say, maybe 5 times at different points.
Today, he told me there's just too much on the line.
Why are you siding with the Saudis over your own intelligence community?
Because it's America first for me. Saudi Arabia, if we broke with them, I think your oil prices would go through the roof.
Cecilia Vega asking the questions there in the driveway at the White House. And Cecilia, on another front tonight, the president's lawyers are now confirming that the president has turned in his written answers to Robert Mueller.
David, they were turned in today, this after months of negotiations over the scope of these questions, what the subject could be, how many there would be. Sources tell us that the president actually spent several days last week huddled up with his lawyers, coming up with the answers to these questions. Answers, we're told, David, that addressed collusion but not obstruction.
Cecilia Vega at the White House tonight. Cecilia, thank you.